I'm standing on Elm Street, right where the pavement slopes gently toward the triple overpass. Here, on November 22nd, 1963, a motorcade rolled through under a clear Texas sky. A dressmaker named Abraham Zapruder hoisted his Bell and Howell camera, intending to capture a few seconds of a beloved president waving. What he filmed instead was a sequence of 486 frames that would be subpoenaed, analyzed, cherished, and condemned for decades. In the official account, Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine turned defector, fired 3 shots from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. But Zapruder's film showed something jarring. After the fatal shot, the president's body jerks violently to the left and rearward. Physics suggested a shot from the front, not from the depository behind. The film became exhibit for an alternative truth. Critics zeroed in on the Grassy Knoll, a slight rise to the right front of the limousine as the source of the kill shot. Witnesses claimed they saw smoke, heard shots, or even glimpsed figures behind the picket fence there. And in the photographs taken that day, something strange began to emerge. The Grassy Knoll. Researchers have pored over every shadow, every shape in the stills. Some see a man with a badge, the badge man, lurking behind the fence, his muzzle flash captured in a split-second frame. Others point to a figure in the Nix film, a film taken by another bystander, that seems to move just as the shots ring out. The House Select Committee on Assassinations, in 1979, concluded there was a high probability of 2 gunmen and a probable conspiracy. They based that partly on acoustic evidence and the so-called dictabelt recording, but the film anomalies fed the doubt. The Warren Commission had declared Oswald acted alone, but their report, when held up against the frames, seemed to many like a poor fit. The photos wouldn't cooperate with the lone gunman's story. And then there were the people in the pictures who didn't act like everyone else. Meet the Umbrella Man. On a sunny 70-degree Texas day, he stood on the curb holding a black open umbrella. As the limousine approached, he pumped the umbrella upward, right about the time of the first shot. Conspiracy theorists claimed he was signaling or even firing a poison dart. The truth. He later came forward, saying it was a protest against Kennedy's father's appeasement policies. Then there's the babushka lady. In photos, a woman in a headscarf stands calmly holding a camera as pandemonium erupts. She never came forward, never gave her film. Her existence is a photographic ghost that haunts the record. And look closely at the depository doorway. A man standing there resembles Oswald himself. Was he already outside when the shots were fired? These image-born controversies fueled the notion that anything was possible and nothing was certain. But the most persistent photographic puzzle is the one that defies physics itself. The Warren Commission proposed that a single bullet commission, Exhibit 399, caused 7 wounds in 2 men, Kennedy and Governor Connolly. But the Zapruder film shows the 2 men reacting at different instants, and the bullet, nearly pristine, seemed too perfect. Jim Garrison, the New Orleans dad, challenged the theory in court, wielding the film as his star witness. He argued the head snap pointed to a shot from the Grassy Knoll. The film became a battleground of interpretations. The single bullet theory many held could only be true if the film lied, and the film, as chemical reality, couldn't lie. That's the power of a photograph. It's a sliver of time untamed by narrative. And so the images from Dealey Plaza have outlived every official report. They have spawned a subculture, 42 groups, 82 assassins, 214 accused, by one count, all tangled in photo-enhanced hypothesis. Decades later, we're still opening the archives. Over 13,000 documents were released in December 2022, and more are coming. But the photos are already out there. They're fixed, yet their meaning shifts with every new face that stares at them. Public opinion has rarely wavered. A majority still believes there was a cover-up, a conspiracy. The images keep the doubt alive. Officially, Oswald pulled the trigger that day, but the anomalies in every frame whisper that we still don't have the whole picture. And as long as there are photographs, there will be mystery. 1 man, 1 gun, 6 seconds, or a dark labyrinth of what-ifs. The photos are silent, but they burn with unresolved questions. If this story stayed with you, subscribe. There is a new one every week.